Hello everybody, it's been a long time since you've seen me. It'll be explained here in a moment. Basically, I found myself into a game, Ark. Yeah, no, this one, Ark. It's pretty damn good play. I know that, for at least building. I know there's a story mode in it, but I haven't really touched the story mode. As you can see probably online, there's a ton of people that play this game and they do it live, or they play it or just show off things. For me, I'm probably just going to be just showing off my base, just to show you what I've done in the game at least. I know that you can do a lot more than what I've done because I haven't done any of the story mode, but given that you're playing a one player, you can't really get that far in it with one player if you ask me. If you do, you're a damn good player, I know that. But, let's show off the base, shall we? Well, let's show off the base here. This is my main base. Basically, we first started the game on the island map. My metal boat. My first base is actually that one across the river, which we'll get to at the very end of this little clip here. Got multiple boats here. And this is my secondary main base. As you can see, greenhouse, and you get the big part of the building. We'll be going inside a little later. I'm going to walk around the buildings first, just so you can see the outside and some of my animals. That building there is the tower. I wanted to see what capabilities I could do, and I built that. I'm like, yeah, I think I've extended the reach of what I can do with the original materials without getting tech. So let's keep walking down this way. Sorry for the graphics there. It's like it's my capture card. Isn't that the best? But you work with what you got. There's my tech T-Rex, and then let's cross the water. This home was more or less an experimental home to see what I could do if I was actually taking my time to put some paint into a place or something like that. So let's go over here and check this out. Yep, so here's my Allosaurus. This little home here was kind of an experiment to see what I could input into a house without going too crazy. So say if I was ever going to explore out further. I mean, I do have secondary bases that's around the map, but they're all primitive bases, I'd say. They've just got your basic tool that you're going to need, which I'll show off a couple of them when I get past this part here where I show off my main base. Let's go upstairs here. Yeah, so as you can see, a very basic bed, fireplace. Didn't decorate this place, though. I know I can put some decorations in here eventually. Then I got the greenhouse, so I can get my vegetables in this particular base. Basically, I was just seeing what could be done. And of course, what base is complete without a bathroom. So let's go in here. I just figured this would be perfect. Boom. I can look out the window. Well, I'm not ready to poop, so let's get up. So let's leave the base here, or at least this part of the base. I don't know if you call this a base, but just a standard house. So while we're walking by these guys, I've been working on a baby Bronto, so I'm going to check in on him real quick. Since we're heading that way anyway. Look how tiny he is. I did find it fascinating that dinos grow so slowly in this. But it would be kind of funny to hatch an egg and it's a full brontosaurus, wouldn't it? I do find it funny, though, they put the brontosaurus into the game, given that the brontosaurus doesn't actually exist. It's actually the apatosaurus's head on the body of a brachiosaurus. So, it's kind of fascinating that they did that. One day it'll be corrected, though, I'm sure. Looks like I'm just going to get some stuff off here so I can give it to the baby so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, but this game can be pretty tedious. As you can see, my graphics card's freezing up here. There we go. Could be between the graphics card and the game. I find the game lately has been crashing left and right on me ever since the last update. So that's why I decided to make the video now so I didn't lose this. Or at least the ability to show this off before I lose the game file. It's just sad how the state of things are going. Okay, there's my Therizinosaur. That building here, let's go look at it. The reason I designed it this way because it's got the big furnace in it, the industrial furnace. I thought it'd be kind of cool to do it this way. Okay, now let's go explore the original base. This is my first base I did by myself. Me and Venom from Venom For Your Life had done bases before, so I had a little bit of experience, but then this is where I was fine-tuning my base building skills. So basically, it's a very basic base. It's got your necessities. Like, basically, it's got everything you need. Even though my big base has the same things as this one does, I was repeating the process, fine-tuning how to build the base to best suit me. Because I know there's 100 different ways to build a base in this game. Yep, and the roof here was mainly for my Argentine Avis. That was its little boost until I built the other side. Alright, so let's go use the bridge. Because I literally built this bridge in between my two bases just so I didn't have to go into the water anymore, especially when it got dark out. Mini little hut here just to hold the generator. That's literally all that is. Mainly just for the power source for my bridge so I can actually light up the bridge. That's all this little building is. I'll tell you how long it took me to do all this, because I did this all on survival mode, so I had no creative mode on at all. I don't know what I could do if I was actually doing this on like some sort of creative mode. So let's go check out the big base. The reason I put a dino gate in the beginning there is to make it easier so I can bring in my basically gathering dinos. I have my Doedicurus and my Triceratops and giant beaver. I'm not going to try to pronounce its name properly because I know I'll butcher it. But here's the greenhouse. This is my main greenhouse I got that has everything I need in it. Close that up. But every one of these cabinets, all they have is stone, thatch, and wood in them. It's all about building. And you got the wine barrels, of course. To that door there you just seen there was my elevator. See? Oh. Yep. That's the elevator room. Basically, I got an elevator for this building so I don't have to go up and down these stairs all the time. This is my crafting area, mainly. Those little rooms in this particular floor hold the generators, because there's 4 generators running this base. Probably excessive, but hey, I'd rather make sure I have enough. So let's go up to the second floor here. This is the kitchen area, basically. But to the right is Venom's room. He has not been able to see this in person yet because he's not been able to jump over to my file. Because we're kind of afraid of losing his file if he jumps to mine. So I'll let him see it for the first time this way. His area has 2 different rooftop access points. A giant vault. His own fridge. It's got wine and beer in it, whatever. So let's climb up this first staircase. And yes, these spiral staircases can be a pain in the butt. So we're going up. Oh, the most important thing for Venom is his toilet in the sky. There it is. Overlooking most of the base. I made sure he had a perfect view so when he's sitting down taking a crap as his character, you can see everything around. And I'm still not ready to poop. Alright. Let's just look around. See? Perfect view. Okay, so let's get up and head back down these stairs. I couldn't tell you how many times I've gotten stuck using these stairs, so it's a pain in the butt. I wish they'd fix some of those issues, but overall, it's still playable. And that staircase right there to the left just goes to the rooftop to the Pterodon. So it's nothing special up that staircase. So mainly walking through the kitchen here. Outside those doors is the industrial grill. It'll be on my left here. But I wanted to look out because basically this entire base is surrounded by a giant wall, which the wall includes going through this entire sea. So I got an entire part of the sea actually blocked off in this map, just to hold my water dinos, which is sadly just 2 ichthyosaurs and 2 megalodons. I haven't been able to explore the sea very much because being on single player is kind of intimidating going around. This is the paint room. It's got all the different paints in it. This room here is all the extra tools and saddles and stuff I find or get. so let's go up to the 3rd floor. So up here you'll find a cathedral style type built area. Basically it's got a whole bunch of benches, big windows, place to stand at the top with the fireplace. Yeah, it's all about aesthetics right here though. My 3 otters are my followers. So let's look out the left window here. It's a good view. It's taking a lot of work to do this, as you can imagine, given it's on survival mode on Xbox. And going over to the other side. All about the views. That ladder just goes up to the main roof, because at one point I realized I just needed a ladder that goes to the top roof too. Oop, jumped over too far. Okay, so the blue area is my area, my little room I made. So it's just got 1 or 2 cabinets just to hold the main tools on my bed. And the rooftop here is for my Argentine Avis now, which, as you seen at the beginning, was already on the ground. So we'll go up here still just to show it off. Yeah, and if you fall from here, you're dead too, so that's one of those things you definitely want to be careful with. Oh, let's use the elevator though to go down, just so we can show off the elevator, at least for this particular part of the base. Connected to all my floors. This is my primitive elevator building skills though. I still haven't got master work at it, but I thought it was pretty decent. Alright, let's go show off this base now. This one's the last thing I actually have done. All because I had this big platform I built just because I was learning platforms and stuff and learning how to extend them in the air and all that. And I decided, okay, let's just recycle this experiment area of mine and just turn it into like some sort of building. Even though if it's really just a cheapo looking area. I wish my graphics card capture was a lot better, but between that and the Xbox freezing left and right, this is the best I can get for you for video. Funny thing is, now since I've discovered taxidermy, this room here has actually been starting to fill up with taxidermy dinos. But anyway, got 2 Argentine Avises. Or should I say 3? Here. Basically, I've been breeding them, so I've been making myself a little Argentine Avis army. So let's show off the mega elevator. I wanted to see what I could accomplish with the mega elevator. So you know your basics, cabinets, a generator. Definitely not a secure base. If somebody raided this would be easy to raid. But I never thought of that because I was sitting there like, oh, this is my own map, so I'm just seeing what I could build. So we're going to take the elevator all the way up there. I even put a glass ceiling on it all the way through so you can see the sky from above, from inside here. And given this was in survival mode, every one of these floors were a pain in the butt as I went up and up. Because every time I fell, guess what? I died and my dinos ate me. Because usually I fell onto the outside and I have a couple big carnivores out there waiting to eat me basically when I fall and die. The elevator doesn't go all the way up. That's one thing I needed to fix with this. Alright, so let's go to the base in the sky. Of course, this trapdoor here was a pain in the butt for some reason. I wanted to put a trapdoor there so I didn't fall when I was in it, but at the same time it's created this kind of mess. So as you can see, I'm still experimenting on my designs. I probably have to jump down and close the door the opposite way just so I can get in here. So you're going to see me finagle around here a little bit. Okay, should be able to get in now. There we go. So go close the door. But here's this in the sky base. I was taking some more art design and everything around. Yep, you can see the graphics card acting up. I don't know if it's because of all the backdrops or all the activity going on, but here you go. You can see all the way down to the glass floor. And all the rooms are painted white just to make it brighter in here. Landing deck from Argentina, this is. See, you can see the wall, but that wall extends all the way out that way too. But, okay, let's go upstairs here. Because as you can see, I actually started decorating this place. You see the portrait there? To the top right corner? That's from Venom for Your Life's map. Where I took a picture of him and I didn't realize I could actually paint him into my area too, so I can actually see him. That was pretty cool when I discovered that. I was like, oh cool. A picture I took in another map I actually can paint into this map. Oh, I'm getting a closer view. So this is just a whole bunch of pictures of this base and probably some of my other bases around the map. So I was trying to take pictures of them. Eventually I got to the point where I couldn't get them all because the game just kept crashing. Every 10-15 minutes I tried to actually fly around in each of my bases. So we're just going to show this off. So I'd say from the beginning to this point I've gotten a lot better at building the bases for aesthetics. But definitely probably not for security, given I use so much glass. So let's go up to the final floor here. A little bit of just a glass area. But then, oh, what's this? I'm gonna go up here to the sky area. See what King Midas has got in touch for us. Oh my goodness. Is that what it is? Yes, it's the golden toilet. Every map needs their golden toilet with golden glass room around it in the sky. It's an amazing toilet, that's for sure. Is my guy ready to poop finally? Just so he can do it once on camera at least? And he's just enjoying the view. And Venom for Your Life's map, he actually cut my hair and painted my hair. I'm sitting there, it's like, oh my god. It's amazing what you can do when you got oh yeah, you can finally poop. Oh, I'm gonna clap first. And I'll poop. There. Golden toilet now has my shit in it. Yeah, that's the main base. And then let's go show off some of these side bases here. Alright, so leaving my base straight out into the middle of the ocean. This is one base that was a pain about to build, but I wanted to see if it could be done. And it can be. Put a stilts on it, all the way to the base of the ocean, up to the top, even though the ocean's not that far down in that particular spot. But yep, I built this little base out here. As you see, they're all rudimentary. Basically, this is how a lot of my bases around the map looks. Basically, it just has your basic necessities you'd need in case tools break or storage, stuff like that. That's all these bases all around my map is. This is one of my more primitive ones. So we're going to show off the inside here real quick since it's a real quick inside. So you got storage, fireplace, you know, the basics. This one doesn't have a smithy in it yet. But I don't need a smithy given that this is mainly for fishing. That's all I use this base here for. Overall, you gotta give it a lot of credit for how much graphic detail and all that there is in this game. I can't imagine what Ark 2 is going to be like when it goes to the new gen consoles. Probably one reason why my Ark game has acts up so much because I'm playing on an Xbox. I'm sure you don't have as many issues as when you play it on PC. So we're going to go show off this base. This base is more rudimentary like the ones I have around the map because I have, like, I'm trying to count my head right now. I think 8 bases that's like this one up ahead all around the map that have your basic necessities like a refrigerator, generator, cabinets, smithy, you know, all the works. So I figured this place up ahead would be a good spot. I try to space them out around the map, so when I'm traveling around the map I have somewhere to land or somewhere to stop and recover if I need to, or in case it gets dark out. So let's just stop in and show off this here real quick. Yeah, this one's sort of aesthetically pleasing, but Not as much as my main base. My main base has probably got the most aesthetics built into it. So as you can see, like I was describing, there's a fridge, bed, fireplace, smithing, cabinets, everything you need, just in case you ever lose tools or need something. So let's leave this place. And here we go, the swamp biome. Just north of my other base. Oh, well, look at that. Giant bridge. That was a pain in the butt to build. Because I was using my Argentine Avis to try to lay out each pillar. So, let's check out this base. As I said, each one of my bases around the map have your rudimentary things. So this is the little original part of this base, actually. Just somewhere to a stopping point, so when I was traveling. As you can see, it's a basic same aesthetic in every base. You get the same of everything. Yep, you can see my graphics card really acting up here. I'm trying my best to show it off. Alright. Just letting the game catch up here. So, shall we show off this next thing though? This was a pain about to build, but I thought it was pretty damn cool. So this is walking across the bridge, but on the other side, it's another resource gathering thing. As you can guess, anyone that's played the game, my tree sap taps are in there, so I can get sap. So let's just slowly approach it, just so my game card, like basically my transfer card is what's messing up. So I'm trying to go slow enough so it keeps up so you can actually see what I'm about to show you. My observation deck to look over the swamp. Me and my buddy built a base down there once, and I couldn't tell you how many times at night we got attacked by everything. So it's a pain in the butt to live down there, especially if you're going to do this at night in the game, in the swamp. So here we go. As you can see, there's a tree platform there, so I just built a big ramp at the end of this to go right up onto it. Boom. I tried to make this one aesthetically pleasing, but I don't think it turned out as good as some of my other builds, to be all honest. I was kind of not satisfied with it. But overall, I took the time to put in the railings and the lighting and everything else you could think of here. Just so you could walk around it and look around. There's actual windows in this one and everything. So shall we peek inside? Yeah, I put suits of armor all the way around in the center of it. I'll never run out of suits of armor, that's for sure. And trust me, being on survival mode, like I've said multiple times already, all of this took forever because of how long it takes for you to make walls and stuff. I didn't even discover chili, like the thing that helps make it build faster, until like more than 3/4 of the way into building all this stuff. It's like, holy cow, I could have saved myself like half the time if I just knew about that. Oh crap, I'm dehydrated. That's one thing I gotta say about the game. Dehydration and starvation is annoying as hell. Your guy's gotta have the weakest tolerance ever. I mean, because he's always screaming for something. So I just showed off the basic building areas in the kitchen. Up here is not really completed yet, because this is supposed to be the bathroom, because there's going to be 2 toilets in it, but I've only gotten to the point where I put 1 in it. So since I'm here, yep, I can poop, so I'm going to keep this treehouse. But as you can see, I have the plumbing set up so I can put multiple toilets in here eventually. And this area over here is supposed to be the bedroom, but nothing's even finished yet. I think it's just because I was so dissatisfied with this build. I thought it would be turning out a lot better than it did. But yeah, that's my main bases. And I had to show this off. I know there's other bases around the map that I have, but they're all about the same as the other ones you've seen. These are the ones, the best ones I've probably built on the map. All the other ones are mainly built as a way station or a resource gathering base. Man, it feels like I've been playing a long time. I can't tell you how many hours it's been doing all this. Feels like it's taking forever. Let's get onto the birdie and head home. Wow. After all that, jeez. $100. Jesus. 120 hours into? No. Take 2. Dang. Could do a lot. I feel like there's more than just building in this game, but it's pretty dang difficult. Jeez. Because I played longer than I thought. Let's get back to it. Oh, look at that. The little baby Brownow's about to hatch. And I'm getting tired, though. It's been a long time waiting for this one. There it is, baby Brownow. And our baby Brownow is born. My little otters are keeping it warm. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh.